Double, double, toil and trouble, fire burn and cauldron bubble. Are you ready for more Anita Goodesign Halloweentown? So long, join me if you dare. Ha ha ha!
Hey everybody and welcome back. My name is Sue and I am from OML Embroidery. And today we're going to be continuing on with this amazing sew-along from Anita Goodesign, and it's called Halloweentown. And as of the date of this recording, it's on sale for 50%. So before we get started, please remember to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share with all your embroidery friends so we can keep this channel going on. All right, so I've started, and we're still doing it on one hoop, and I've started it. I made the outline, and I'm putting down just my scrap piece of batting, which seems to work pretty well. I keep the bigger scraps to make it work. And remember, you need to space them. You can do, three. I'm doing the 8x8 hoop, and I'm doing a 3-on-1, so they can be the same. And you just color sort them at your machine or in your software, whatever works better for you. And it's the same procedure for each of them. So we're going to put down the outline stitch, put down our batting. We're going to trim out the batting and put our fabric down, and then continue on stitching it. Now, the one that we're doing today, look what I've done. Oh, it's a beautiful green. I've already trimmed out the batting on it, and I just put the green over just so it looks good. But wow, isn't that a great green? Oh, I love it. And this one is the vertical sashing. And it looks amazing. And of course, it has a scary tree and a bright pumpkin on it. So it just absolutely goes with everything else. And I think it looks pretty amazing. So I couldn't resist the bright green. It's not particularly incorporated in any of my blocks so far, but then again, I've done one. So I still have a ways to go. So again, don't be afraid to experiment with colors and bring colors in with your embroidery thread, and it works out and it looks really nice. I forgot to say, I'm using my brother Dream Machine 2, whose name is McDreamy. And if you've watched any of my videos, I do a lot of work with McDreamy. I enjoy him. I also have a 10 needle brother PR1000E, and we'll be using that one, a multi-needle one, for a couple more blocks. We're going to do 2 more in this wall hanging. So if you have any favorite blocks from this collection, let me know in the comments, and I'll take it into consideration. Whoever likes the one the most, maybe we'll vote. Go to the Anita Goodesign Embroidery Fanatics Facebook group, which is a Facebook group I've just started. The first Facebook group that is approved by Anita Goodesign. I'm in touch with them and they love the idea. Everything Anita Goodesign all the time, and you'll be inspired and, think outside the embroidery box and different things that you can do with the designs. Now, I always add my own flair to it, and you can too. You make these designs your own. It's awesome. So hop in and join that group. In OML Embroidery University Facebook group, we do everything Anita Goodesign as well, and whatever other designer I'm working on. And right now we're giving away a free alphabet that everybody apparently loves. It's a haunted Halloween alphabet. So hop over, be a part of our group, be a part of our team. You can do one or both teams, and it's awesome. So look at the scary tree stitching out. This is going to be gorgeous sashing. I'll pop a picture up so you can see how great it looks. Now, I haven't sewn any of it together yet, because we are going to be doing a video on that, and I'm going to show you guys my technique to sewing together everything. So I trim the blocks once they're done, and I just place them where they belong, and just so you can get an idea of it. And I just kind of lay everything out. Now, you can make a large wall hanging out of this if you do more blocks and more sashing blocks. I really do enjoy the bat ones in between the rows. And of course, you know, I love the tree and pumpkin. And this is fairly simple to do. I think it only took 20 minutes for McDreamy, my brother Dream Machine, to stitch it out. And there's only a couple of thread changes. So it really went quickly, which is nice because you have to do a whole bunch of them. So repeat them. And this one too also has a raven or a crow on the branches of the tree, and the detail work in him is really cute. So far I love them. I think I like the bats and the swirls better, but I'm not really sure. I like the yellow background on it, so I'm trying to incorporate the colors. You can pick out colors that you want. They don't have to go together like mine are doing. You experiment with a few and see. Now this one, we're gonna do the 2x2 corner pieces. So what I've done is I've multiplied them and added them on. Now again, make sure you leave enough space between them so that the there's enough room when you cut them apart. You don't want to put them too close because you need to have a sewing allowance, you know, quarter of an inch or whatever it is. Apparently I'm having thread issues, but that's okay. Just do it again. And put the batting down, and then it's going to stitch out the squares, the tack down on the squares, which is funny. Yes, blah, blah, blah. That's what I look like. Blah, blah, blah. And I'm not going to trim it until I take it off the hoop. So you could, in effect, do an entire hoop of these and then trim it out very carefully, making sure you leave that seam allowance very carefully, and do it again. It would be really quick to do, and you'd only have to cut, you know, maybe 1, 2, or 3, depending on what size you're doing. So I cut that one a little short in the right-hand corner. I could have moved it over a bit, but that's okay. The other ones are a little bit better. Sometimes I'm crooked, I guess. So this is how to do 3 in 1, and I think this is fantastic. And it's so much easier and faster. So faster in my book is always better. And if you notice, I did color sort everything so it goes through smoothly, which is really nice. So you have your choice for these little squares. You can do a pumpkin face, or you can just do quilting. And of course, I'm going to do the pumpkin face, and I'm going to use the same fabric that I used in the original block, the first block, the big block that we did. And it looks fantastic. So I'm tying everything together by using the fabric. Now, another thing for these 2x2 squares is you could do a couple of them in the 4x4 hoop and use scraps because it's not very big. You don't have to have much around it. So this part would be a great scrap buster if you needed to do that. So don't throw out your scraps. You can use them for various things. And frankly, the green and the yellow are also scraps. I keep the scraps with my fabric so I can easily find them. So, okay, our pumpkin face is coming together, and my oh my, this looks really cute in the corner. And it brings another bright Halloween color into my wall hanging. So again, like I said, remember, you can make a wall hanging. You can make a very large wall hanging. We're going to do a triptych one, so only 3. But you can do rows. You can do more. You can do a quilt, a huge, can you imagine that? A huge quilt on your bed for Halloween. Yeah, that's my idea of a good time. That's awesome. But you can also make mug rugs. Maybe we'll do a video on that. Let me know in the comments if you guys want to learn how to make a Halloween mug rug using these designs. You could put them together and you could make a tote bag. So the sky's the limit with Anita Goodesign. So stitch along with me. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!